Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I will be showing you the best driving test route at Service NSW Roselands. I am at Service NSW office in Roseland. This is in the Roseland shopping center. So you have to be aware of the parking, where you have to park, because it is bit of confusing site. So make sure that you are checking the site in advance one day earlier to make sure that you are finding the office. So Service NSW office at Roseland is on the top floor of the shopping center, as you can see that, and you need to park the car on the top floor and then you can take the car for the driving test. So this is the space marked for driving test people. It is saying Service NSW customers only. So you need to park here and then you can take the car for the driving test. So it is the top floor. Again, I would say a bit of confusing thing because it's a big shopping center, so you need to afford some time extra. Again guys, I am showing you, this looks like a top floor parking level, but this is not the top parking level. The Service NSW office is again on the top. You have to go to the top level of the parking, and if you park on the lower level, then perhaps you will miss the driving test. So you need to park at the proper space. So guys, as I told you, this is a very confusing site, Roseland shopping center, the Service NSW. So I am coming out of this parking. So I am falling on the Roseland Drive. So give the way to the pedestrian here. This is a pedestrian crossing. And keep the speed around 20 km because this is a shopping center, and don't hit the curve and don't hit any pedestrian because there may be a lot of pedestrian activities. So we are going straight. So keep going straight. So again, there is a pedestrian crossing. You need to give way to the pedestrian. So keep going straight. So the speed should be 50 here. So from the traffic light we will take left on the King George's Road. So give the left indicator. So we are turning left. There may be people who are turning right also, so you have to be patient. And so there is a yellow line, just stop that. When there is a yellow light, don't get a hurry and jump the red light. So you just need to stop. Be patient. So when you are turning left, so you can either take left lane or the lane 2 or lane 3, because this is a main road. It has 3 lanes. So you can go to any of the lane. So I suggest you, if you go to the lane 2, because that way you won't hit the curb on the left side. So it will be always better to take the the middle lane, because even if you have to change the lane later on, it will be easy to change the lane. During the driving test, make sure that you are checking all your mirrors, rear view mirror and plus your both side mirrors, and also keep looking at your speedometer, and you don't need to exceed the speed. If you are over speeding, you will straight away fail in the exam. So if you are new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and press the bell icon. And there is a green light now for the left turn, but because my car in front of the car is turning right, so I have to wait. So don't press the horn. So now it is a green light, so we can take left. So I'm falling on the middle lane. The speed limit is 60 here. So keep going straight. Don't do the hard braking, because no instructor like the hard braking unless and until it is an emergency situation. And don't queue on the intersection. Keep going straight. So this is a main road, and you have to be very careful about your left and right and keep observing all your mirrors. So we will go straight on this set of light. So we will go straight. So keep going straight. So he may ask you to change the lane, so just give the left indicator. We will move to the left and check all the mirrors, check over the shoulder on your left, and then you can go ahead. So now there is a school zone. So if you are giving the test between 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. or 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m., then you have to follow the school zone timing, and speed limit will be 40 only. So keep driving at 40. Don't get nervous if it is a school zone. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. And we will take left on this set of lights. So take left. This is still a school zone area. So keep driving 40 if it is a school zone timing. So there is slight hump on the road, so you have to be careful. There is no jerk or anything, Keep going straight. And there is a pedestrian crossing, so you have to give way to the pedestrian. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. And he may ask you to do the curbside parking. Give the left indicator, check all the mirror, check over the shoulder on your left side, come close to the curb, and then you can park the vehicle. When it is parked, then put up to the parking mode and pull the handbrake, and then you can turn off the engine and tell the instructor that you have parked. So that's it. You have very nicely done the curbside parking. So now he will say let's go. So give the right indicator, check all the mirrors, check traffic behind you, and you can start ahead. And there is a roundabout. Now it is the end of school zone. You have to give way to the traffic coming from the front, turning right. So keep going straight. Keep going straight. Take left on Fox Street. So keep going straight. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. Keep going straight. Turn right on Hillcrete Street. Check the traffic on both sides. So when it is all clear, then you can make right and left to the Beauchamp Street. So this is no through street. On this kind of street, you are asked to do the 3-point turn. So keep going straight. So keep going straight. There is a traffic on both the sides. You have to be alert all the time and make sure that you are ready for applying the emergency brake in case of any emergency. So keep going straight. Keep going straight. So keep going straight. And we will doing the 3-point turn here. Give the left indicator, keep your vehicle to the left side. And when it is to the left, then give the right indicator. And we will turn the vehicle, then stop, put up the reverse gear, give the left indicator, reverse the vehicle, check all the mirrors and stop, and put up the drive mode, give the right indicator, again check all the mirrors, and you can start driving. Yes, you have done the 3-point turn very nicely. Go straight. So keep going straight. So as you can see, in this street on both sides there are vehicles parked, so you don't get nervous, and keep a safe distance from the cars on the left side, so that if anybody come out of the car, then you should not hit the car. So keep going straight. Keep going straight. You may be asked to do the reverse parking, so put up the left indicator, stop in parallel of this van, put up the reverse gear, check all the mirrors, and slowly reverse the vehicle. Make sure that you are observing all your mirrors. Keep reversing. Keep reversing. Now make sure that your vehicle is straight. All the wheels are straight. And you park at the place when you are able to see the rear wheel of the car in front of you. You just put up in the parking and pull the handbrake and tell the instructor that you have done the reverse parking. So that is very nice, and you have successfully done the reverse parking. So that was the difficult test. So but you don't get nervous. Let's go now. So he will say let's move. So give the right indicator, check all the mirrors, check over the shoulder on your right side. When there is no traffic coming from behind, then you can start driving. So we will take right on the Hillcrest Street. So check the traffic on both the side. So when it is all clear, then you can start ahead. And now we will take right from this roundabout to Renown Avenue. Take right here, and on the roundabout you have to give way to the traffic on your right side. Don't cross the double lane. Keep going straight. So on these kind of humps, so your speed should be around 25. The instructor should feel that you are a safe driver, you are concerned for the safety of yourself, plus safety of your passenger, and plus anybody on the road. So keep going straight. Again, another hump. So So another hump is coming. So the speed should be 20 kilometers. See here, the marking is there. Always keep a watch on the road and just go with the road traffic markings on the road. The instructor will feel good that you are observing and following all the traffic signboards. Now left here on the Canterbury Road. It is a busy road. Check the traffic coming from the right side. So even if you have to wait for a longer period of time, you don't get worry, and you have to wait patiently because this is a busy road. Because you are turning left, on your left lane, you don't need to bother about the traffic coming from the left side. You just focus on the right side traffic. So now, like, I straightway go to the lane 2. So either you can take the lane 1 or lane 2. So keep going straight. So now we will take right on the King George's Road from this set of light. So there is a red light speed camera. So 60 is the speed zone. So don't jump the traffic light. So now we will take right on the King George's Road. See, this is a green light, but if it is a yellow light, we need to stop because it's a red light camera. Okay, that is all good. So start driving on the lane 3 because we have to take right. So when you are turning right on this last traffic light, you have to make sure that you are driving on the lane 3 because in the next set of light you have to turn right on the Roseland Drive. So the speed limit is 60 here. So don't apply the sudden braking. So nobody like hard braking. So just make sure that you are slowly stopping the car. Keep going straight and turn right on this set of light on Roseland Drive. So if there is a green light only, then you have to give way to the traffic coming from the front. If it is a green right arrow also, then it means you can easily go without giving weight, giving any. So you can take right. So see now, so there is no right green arrow. So it is only one green light. So you have to give way to any traffic coming from the front side. So the traffic is too far, so I can easily turn right. And don't stop at the intersection. And now he may ask you to change the lane. So give the left indicator, check all the mirrors and turn the lane to the left lane. So keep going straight. See, you have to follow the first lane, which is for the Myers. So you have to take the left lane. Give the left indicator and take the ramp to the upper level parking. So the speed should be here 10 to 15 kilometer only. So keep going straight. And you have done the driving test. Good luck for your exam, and if you have any question, just put it in the comments. I will be happy to answer. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon.